Hi everyone, Bill with my lovely wife Carrie here. For lunch today, we had dining reservations at Tony's Town
Tony's Town
Square
Square.
and Magic Kingdom, which is Tony's Town Square is supposed to be based off of Lady and the Tramp, and so the decor is a lot of Lady and Tramp esque things. There's a statue and
There's
portraits.
photos on the wall.
Yeah, from the movie, all that stuff. And so it's an Italian restaurant, so there's a bunch of Italian type dishes. So let's start with for our drink. We both had
They called it a wine cocktail, but it was basically like a Bellini. It was prosecco with some juice in it. Basic. I mean, something you get. I mean, it tasted good, but
Yeah.
it wasn't anything special. It's the same thing you get, pretty much other places that you get a Bellini at.
Yeah.
But it was good. Tasted good.
I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then for appetizers, I had the calamari.
Surprise.
And yeah, I've had a couple calamaris on this trip, and I liked it. It was a good calamari. It was my second favorite on this trip. I liked the calamari at Coral Reef best from this vacation, but I did like it. This one had the marinara sauce that they made in the restaurant, and then you had the spinach dip.
I had spinach dip, which I was a little disappointed in. I'm actually surprised I'm saying this, but it was mainly just cheese. I actually kind of like having spinach in the dip or, spinach artichoke. I actually appreciate having the vegetable be in there. And this was pretty much cheese. And the ciabatta bread it came with was, very, it was like over toasted, so it was really crispy. Again, usually the bread is better when it's a little bit chewier. I mean, not that it was bad, but it was a little disappointing.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of your spinach dip either. It was kind of I personally, I don't know if this is the way it's supposed to be, but I like spinach dip to be a little bit smoother, and I don't think it was very smooth. It was kind of more chunky, or I don't know how to describe it really. But then for the main course, you had the trio.
I had the trio, so it was fettuccine alfredo, chicken parmesan, and it was a spaghetti with a meatball. And again, I'll admit it, I was kind of disappointed in this meal. The chicken, I guess I'm used to when I'm having chicken parmesan of it being more flat, like pounded out. This was a very thick piece of chicken. The flavor was good, but the problem was it was very hard to cut into. It was really chewy. I mean, the cheese was good and everything, but again, not what I'm used to with chicken parmesan, so it was a little disappointing. The fettuccine alfredo, the Alfredo sauce just tasted like it was out of a jar. I mean, it tasted like something I make myself at home if I'm in a hurry. And same with the spaghetti meatball. The meatball, I did not like at all. And the spaghetti sauce, I mean, it tasted basically like, again, something you buy out of a jar at home. So I didn't really eat a whole lot of my lunch. I don't know. I didn't think very highly of it.
And I had the scampi pasta. And so it was like an Alfredo type noodle. That's correct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't know all my noodles. And it had a white sauce, kind of like a white wine sauce, and shrimp. And I was not a fan of this one. I didn't think there was any flavor to it. So it just didn't really do it for me, unfortunately. I liked at least the Parmesan chicken from your meal. I had a couple bites of that. I like that better than mine. I wasn't a fan of the meatball from yours.
Yeah, the meatball was pretty gross.
And the fettuccine was pretty basic. But as I said, I liked your chicken best out of everything that I tried. And then we didn't do dessert today.
No.
We were just kind of running late, and we were kind of full from the meal itself and anything. But so Tony's, for planning purposes, if you're on the meal plan, it is 1 dining credit.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're paying out of pocket. Our meal for the 2 bellinis, 2 appetizers, and 2 entrees was about $115 out of pocket. But bottom line, would we do this again? Would
Probably not.
you? No.
No.
I was not a fan. I think there's better Italian type restaurants.
I mean, really, I would have preferred to have gone to Olive Garden if given the choice.
Ooh.
And that's, I mean, it would have been a lot cheaper too. But yeah, again, I mean, when you're saying Olive Garden would have tasted better, yeah.
Well, that's our review of Tony's Town Square. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you see us in the next video as we see what else is out there. Thank you.
Good night.